Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Looney Tunes here. How's everybody doing today? Well, we are back on Out of War, and we are on a Scandinavian map. We are going to be trying to give you a hardcore look at how we are going to set up a system. I have three good friends here. I got Artie over there on the dozer. He's clearing out a section already. He is trying to get nice and flat so we can get our system going. And we got two lonely old workers standing over there doing nothing but watching Artie work. We got Dragon and we got Disturbed. So we are going to sit here and work and show you guys how we're going to get this section cleared out. And we have it on hardcore mode. We will be in Blizzard the whole entire time we're setting up in harshest conditions possible. So stick with us, and we will be going through this bit by bit on how to set up things, and we will be looking at the new updated production systems and showing you how they work and if they work and what works and what doesn't work. So stick with us, and here we go. So how long is it going to take you, Artie?
It really depends. I can kind of seem to be burning through fuel like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, well, I think that's the dynamics of the game.
Yeah, you definitely go through about 3 times more fuel on hardcore.
Are you guys
Duly
on break
noted,
over
I
there?
filled it up. I filled it up not long ago, and I'm almost empty again.
Right. Are you guys on break over there?
Yes.
And
This is union, you know.
you're
Oh
definitely
my
gonna need a
God.
fuel truck.
Hey, that would be a wise decision, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be.
I mean, we can't drive it very far. So, I don't know. You guys want to lay concrete, or you want to do wood? What you want to do? What do you think?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to work.
Yeah. Well, hey, everybody's
Same.
got a say in the game here. I mean,
You know, how big do we want this pad to be? Where do we want to start? At what point do we want to start using an excavator to start carving out the hillside?
well, that comes in with Mr. Master Planner, which is not here at the moment. He is pretty busy doing other things right now, but I'm pretty sure later on he's going to give you an insight of where he wants to go, which direction he wants to do, which we don't know.
Well,
need some
I mean,
fuel.
we know we're going to dig to the north. We're going to dig towards the mountain, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. So all the digging is going to be going north. So eventually, we are going to have to start having some excavators here.
I mean, at this moment, honestly, just getting a basic plant made to where you can start
So,
getting some materials and getting some dough is.
so we don't
honestly
need
gonna
much,
be-
right? We don't need much.
I mean,
We can start off
I mean-
something small, just like a small area, enough to do, like, say what, maybe just do, we can do a lot of coal. I mean, there's going to be a lot of coal in this area, and we could sell it off,
you know,
and then,
while they
you
sell
know,
the coal or store their coal and try and focus on pay dirt at first.
yeah, exactly. So,
Just get a basic wash plant and separate the coal and the pay dirt.
yeah. So, yeah, we can get that
If
started.
if you guys get the small wash plant set up, I am more willing to do nothing but sit and run a loader and feed it.
Okay. Well, I mean, as soon as you get it laid out enough area to start the wash plant, I mean, just start getting something set up over there, you know. I mean, you can head it off in direction, going the other direction, like whatever way your loader, you want to face it to start working with your loader, more or less.
Well, I'm going to want to dig into the side of the hill, so.
Right.
But for right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of the money, buy some concrete block, and start laying in a line of block.
Yeah, just make sure we don't get in Artie's way there. He's doing an excellent job of cutting out that mountain there, side of the hill.
Well, then I will leave it to Artie to tell me where he wants me to start laying block out.
If you wanted to grab a roller, and once I get like one or maybe two more passes done, you could roll it behind me, or even shovel, whatever you prefer.
Roller would be better.
Yeah, Dragon loves using that roller, I have to say.
All right, I'm gonna buy the cheapest roller I can.
So I'm just gonna kind of investigate around here, just kind of give an idea of where we're at. So basically, we're up here in Scandinavia. You can't really see much of nothing because of the blizzard effects that we have going here, but to the north of us here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big, huge, humongous mountain over here. We're going to be clearing this area out, starting a small wash plant just to get going here, and we're going to start digging towards the mountain, which eventually we're going to have underground mine, and we're going to have rocks going. So we're going to try and get this cleared out as quickly as possible.
Hey, Artie, you already have a fuel tank, don't you?
I thought you had
Yes,
one
sir.
set up over there, didn't you?
Well, you picked it up. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
thinking we need to make a small concrete pad just for that fuel tank to sit on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you do that, bud. I just don't know how you do that. Seriously. I've tried every aspect, every motion, every angle of that blade, and I just can't get to do what I wanted to do. My God. I told you.
Like I said, just try manual transmission, and
Yeah.
you will be blown away.
Yeah, I understand that aspect. I mean, it's just the fact that, when you have an automatic, it just doesn't want to, I don't know how you say it, it just goes at a certain speed. And manual, I mean, you can drop it down a gear or two and it slows it down a bit.
I find that slow and
Right, exactly. My God, yeah, this is getting, yeah, it's still rough and all that, but hey, it's getting to a point where it's looking good.
once the roller goes over, it will be one step closer.
So once we get that pad going, I mean, if one of you guys want to, whichever wants to crank up that loader and get some of this other dirt out of the way, I mean, we can clean it up that way.
Where are you going to dump the excess dirt to?
We might as well just
Yeah.
put it inside the hopper and let it sell off. I mean, that would be the best way of doing it. I mean, I know it's not feasible to run dirt through the system, but still, at least we could sell it off, put an auto sell up. So we just let them get a spot going right there, and then we'll set up a hopper system, so we can start filling it. Might want to start with 2 hoppers, I guess, just so that we can get more of this dirt cleared out. I mean, the technique I use you don't have to use all the lines. I mean, if you use a double lines and all that, I usually fish one line back around and I have it drop on the other line, so that way it turns into a one-line system. So, I mean, all you do is just raise it up and use one of the offsets. You shoot it over to the other line and have it drop on the other line. But I'm sure eventually we'll end up using more lines. Hey, we got the shovel crew out here. We got the roller guy and we got the shovel crew.
I ran out of fuel.
Jeez, oh Pete. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and get a fuel truck. I mean, I'll get the fuel truck and I'll be designated fuel truck driver. Where are you at here?
Yeah, fuel truck has a new gauge to it also. Just be aware of that.
Yeah, I haven't used one in a while.
So they pull only up to your cab, and your cab gets full, so you have to pull a little bit more forward to actually get to the tank.
Yeah, these things start with low fuel. I don't know why. I think I'm filling up the back because there it goes.
Yeah, your big bar will be for the tank.
Oh, there it goes. Whoa, that's weird. It
Yeah,
shows,
definitely different.
yeah, it is. That's interesting. So I guess because they said it was taking the fuel from the truck itself and not the tank. Because everybody said my fuel truck is running out of fuel fast. At least that's what I read in most of the posts. So as you guys can see here, that the fuel tank has another gauge, and it goes up to 18,000, which is pretty good. So I'll basically try and keep the truck near you.
I'm good to go. Thank you very much.
Okay, there we go. We're all set. So I'll keep it right here since you're going up that direction, and all you have to do is just spawn off a little bit. If it's in the way, just say something a little bit. Oh wow, look at that. That's looking gorgeous. That looks great. Guys, my God. Finally got it going the right direction. If you look at the gas truck here, it actually looks like it's level.
How much wider do you want to go?
Well, as of right now, it doesn't need to be too wide. We want to get it at least, I mean, we could set up 2 hoppers. That way we'll be set for a while. So, you're not thinking, Greg, what's your input on where you want to put the hopper at?
That's a good question.
So I don't want to put it too close to the fuel tank. I mean,
No, not at all.
technically, I mean, right here where I'm standing, I mean, would probably be a good position. It's just the direction we want to do it.
Just
So,
keep in mind, you might want to leave you some room for running like the smaller rock truck at some point.
yeah. Well, that's why I was wanting to keep it near the fuel tank, but not too close to the fuel tank. So that way the rock truck can hit it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, right here where we're at, I mean, a good place for hoppers right here, but where we set them at, we don't know. I mean, which direction we want to put them at.
Well, yeah, there again, without him being here,
Well,
you know, do we want to run it downhill? Do we want to run it flat across?
I mean, at this point, that's just a starter plant just to get going and start making some cash.
yeah, we
And then once I'm available, I can start making the actual plant itself.
yeah, we just need something to get started, so it doesn't need to be dramatic.
And
What
just run it from north to south for right now.
Yeah.
Use the natural downhill slope to put it together.
So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some concrete plates so that we don't have dirt build up. I'll use the cheapest ones possible. Because I know when I was running, just put it above ground, it just doesn't want to, it builds up around there if you get dump dirt on the outside of it. So yeah, the rough concrete is basically the cheapest one.
Yeah, that's all I ever use is rough.
Unless you use wood, but you won't have the ramps with wood.
Yeah, that's one reason why I wanted it. Well, you could still, and I have taken it where I've integrated the concrete ramps with the wood. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So maybe if we can, I don't want to put the system like where the truck and the fuel tank is. I want to run a little bit past it. So if we can clear this little section over here where we're standing, Art, just push it a little bit forward more. I mean, if you, yeah, you can flip it around there and push the stuff that way a little bit. Boy, those joysticks do help, don't they?
Better for
Yeah,
me
they
to-
do.
So I was thinking of putting the hoppers like right about here. That way you have a runway with the loader, and then we can run the stuff behind the fuel tank going downhill, like Dragon said. And as of the way he's got the area flattened out over there, you can have a good bite into the ground right there. That should get us into some pavers. Oh yeah, dude, that looks really, really nice. And that looks good. Hey, Dragon, are those lights helping at all?
Oh, yeah, they definitely help me.
Well, I don't know if you can see that good in the blizzard effect. Hey, somebody got a barrel so they can start firing. It's getting kind of cold out here.
Yeah, I'm in an open cab dozer, so I'm definitely not the warmest. And yes, just because I am Canadian doesn't mean that I can survive this brutal weather.
Hey, just a kind of a question. I know, I mean, yeah, you say you're from Canada. Did you ever watch that show Highway to Hell?
Yes.
Is that, I mean, do they really have that, like the Coke Hill or whatever they call that? I forget what they call it.
Coquihalla, yeah, it's only a couple hours away from me.
Wow.
And like basically 30 minutes from where I was born.
Man.
And it is even worse than the TV makes it look.
Oh, jeez, I bet.
Especially wintertime.
What's this place?
The Coquihalla Highway. It's like a highway that goes over a mountain. Lower mainland version.
All right, let's see what I got in my bag of tricks here. Now, do you want luxury or you just want basic?
Depends on what you're referring to.
Well, let's say it's a surprise. Do you want luxury or basic?
Luxury.
Basic.
If I'm gonna be in this brutal weather, I want luxury.
Well, it's gonna have to be in the brutal weather, the luxury. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna kind of like this. Wow, how did we use up so much money so much that fast? Well, I tell you, those fuel prices are just way too much. I mean, it's killing us out here in this weather.
You can sell the dozer, the pad's done. The rest can be done with loaders, honestly.
So, in all actuality, the way we usually set it up, the most efficient way, is that we should use the wash plant. That way we can, well, I mean, just technically it really doesn't matter, but still. I mean, we don't want to go too hog wild right now until we can get some serious money behind what we're doing here. So So yeah, we're gonna have to have some extra cash for, well, sell the pickup truck.
I would suggest to start off with the sluice blocks.
Okay.
Go
Yeah,
through
you'll
the-
make
do-
more
yeah,
money if
yeah,
you
yeah.
put stuff through sluice versus to a sell point.
Yeah, but do we want to hook up the water pump too?
Well, I guess you could. Yeah, do the wash plant. Well, do the wash plant. Do the trommel thing like I do after it,
Yeah, but it's
and
not
just
gonna be
auto
a-
sell the dirt.
If
Yeah,
you
but you
want, I
auto
can
sell the
build like
dirt.
a quick and dirty little plant to make us some money.
Just don't make
Yeah,
it too
go through
dirty.
go through the wash plant. Do the wash plant through a trommel, and then send that through a bar roll. Send that through the new bar, automatic bar smelter thing.
Yeah, but we're not
That
gonna
way
really
make-
get anything other than gold, really, right now.
But I mean, gold still sells for quite a bit, and if you make it in gold bars, you get even more.
Yeah, that's true, and it is quicker though. He's got a point. It's quicker making the bars that way than using the smelter. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see if I have enough money to do it that way.
And it doesn't have to be super fancy. I mean, you are going to need you're going to need basically a wash plant, a trommel, a regular smelter, and then the bar roller, basically.
yeah,
I'll tell you what, it's hot outside though.
Are we putting this right here on this side?
yeah, right here, right there where you're at. Yeah, that's where I had you push out and make it a level there. Just make sure it's far enough away, like on the other side, closer to that hill, so that we can run the line towards the fuel tank. Because I want to leave this area open for us and our like pad of like getting together area, and where Dragon dropped off the stuff there is where, I mean, where the roller is. You can do the loader work up there.
Now you're gonna make it an above ground hopper, or you're gonna make it an in ground hopper.
Well, as of now, we need to do above ground. I mean, later on, I mean,
That's fine. That's
just
fine.
yeah, till we just get enough money, and then we can have Warrior come in here and put it to where the specifications of putting it in ground, and that way it could drive rock trucks over it too. So I got just a little bit more money for us.
Yeah, I sold the dirt trees that I had in my inventory.
Yeah, what you got? Like what, $2? Right? Wow. Alright, so you guys said you wanted luxury.
It don't matter. You just do what you can afford.
Yeah. Well, you guys gonna like this. It's the only thing is I wish we were able to sit. You know.
Oh, now I see what you were talking about.
Yeah. Like I told you, guys are gonna like this. That's why I asked if you wanted basic or luxury.
Hell, getting out of any piece of machinery, we actually want to sit our asses on something soft, not hard.
He's got a point there, though, Tao. I tell you. All right, so there's the barrel. Somebody start the fire, and we got the couches out. So take a chill pill when you're ready. So we got the break area set up. Sorry guys, I can't put a roof up. We're too poor out here. Alrighty then.
I can't remember. Do you have to use both outputs on the Dual?
No, like I
In
was saying
order-
earlier, yeah, turn it the other way so that it goes down the hill. So that way you can have a slope.
It is pointing down the hill.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at it the wrong way. My bad. Yeah, I'm looking
No,
at.
all
I
good.
saw both conveyors, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's the wrong way. Nope, you're right. Just make sure we clear out enough area here. We can put the power output in. And when you, whoever does a loader, I mean, you can kind of clear this out a little bit too. I mean, I'm pretty good with a loader myself, leveling out areas. Yeah, my dozer work comes on loaders for me.
Yeah,
I started that way too.
We do spend the money for the GPS on the loader.
Can we afford it?
I think we could.
God, see, that's what I hate about this. When you get too close to the edge, it wants to build it up.
Uh-huh.
I hate that. I mean, let's save what we can for that. Yeah, we'll keep down the as far as the conveyors. Hopefully, we don't need to use that many conveyors. Oh, so you, yeah, okay, there you go, directly on it, okay. I guess your system you're thinking about is kind of like what I had in mind.
So here's a question.
Uh-huh.
The way Warrior was saying to do it, why not put the trommel in front of the wash plant? Because what comes out the trommel on the backside is dirt and pay dirt.
Right. Well, see...
Right, which is what you want.
See, the aspect of how we do this, it's kind of a little bit different than what the dynamics call for. They do it in a different way. So technically what they usually do is they put the trommel first, and then they put the wash plant, and then they put another trommel after it to separate the dirt and sell off the dirt and just get out the other ores, which would just directly go to the smelter.
Yeah, why not do it like that then? I think it'd be more beneficial.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
You want to
Okay.
run to the trommel first, then
Yeah.
split a line off the backside of the trommel where it spits out the dirt and pay dirt, and run it to another line, and that's where you add your sluice or your wash plant onto.
Exactly. See, that's
Yeah,
what
but
we
you
were
don't-
getting at.
but you don't need
Okay,
to
I just
run it through.
misheard him then, that's all.
You initially don't have to run it through Tromble at first, because if you do happen to get iron ore or coal, it'll just go straight through the wash plant
Yeah,
and then
see,
go through the
that's-
Tromble.
Yeah, it does do
The,
that.
the only reason for the Tromble after the wash plant is to get rid of the dirt that comes from the pay dirt when it separates it.
Oh, I guess because after it goes through the wash plant, there wouldn't be any pay dirt in it anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's only dirt, which is why you do it that way, and then it allows coal and your gold, rubies, diamonds, and all that ore. Just allows it to go just straight through the wash plant, and then keeps going through the trommel to either storage or a sell point.
Well, then
Or
I
just
think doing
moving
it that way, the way you just explained it, will be cheaper because it'll be
Yeah.
less conveyors.
Right.
And then coming out of the back of the trommel, you can just literally just do a sell point. You don't even have to do conveyor.
Right. So you just have a conveyor drop. I mean, the conveyor drop right on the sell point.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you don't really need to shoot neither, because I mean the shoot's just there for looks, I guess. So So I guess we'll just keep using the one set of blocks that we've been using. So you use the Schaefer blocks, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I use.
Okay, we'll keep using the same ones.
My whole thing for using those is because it gives you the square line pattern around the block, and you can actually see where shit's going. For the other blocks, it's just a smooth platform.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh god, I haven't ran this thing in a long time. I'm so used to my big guy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, I'm gonna spend 46,000.
Yeah, I'm trying to not use as many blocks as I can, but once we get started getting money involved in there, it should be fun. It's like, hurry up and spend it so you don't look like we spent too much. Right?
Or gone.
Hey, come on. It's got too much dirt built up here. There we go. Okay, so eventually, yeah, this is gonna get, you know, we won't use the water pump just yet, I guess, because this is just temporary. So that just gives you enough time there to, enough area to run up to it and stick it in there. Oh my God, did you have to buy that piece of crap?
Should go with the cheapest goddamn equipment.
Wow, that, I remember when I first used that thing. Oh my God, this is gonna take forever. Yeah, make sure. I mean, let's. Are we hitting anything really yet? I know you're getting coal there. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think the pay dirt is like, yeah, we're hitting pay dirt right here. It's already looking like pay dirt right here. So. Oh, we're down to 12,000 already. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, it's... What the heck are we running here?
You'll have to have something on both outlets, otherwise it'll do this.
Yeah.
Can you come over with the loader and dig this
No, hold
coal
on a
up?
second. Listen, I don't want to do this as much, but just give me a second. I'll just do this, so... Hold on a second here. We want to do this as minimal as possible. So... try not to do this as much. I want to try and keep stuff. So, oh, you had the double one. Yeah, just use the single one. Yeah, just use the single one for now. I think that's what we were running into. That helped. So this is just a tad bit cheating because we had a little meltdown here. We had an emergency and we had to do some drastic measures to clean it up. So, there we go, we cleaned it up. Alright, let's crank that back up again, Greg, and see what we can come up with here.
Hold on, I gotta fix a problem.
Alright.
I had to rebuild it because it was on a different slot now.
Well, yeah. Might as well just, I mean, a lot of us, some of us use grid mode or snap mode. So, I mean, you could start off in grid mode and still use snap mode. It still works both ways. It's just, I mean, it just, your first initial plant of whatever you do, if you start in grid, you can run it off snap. But if you start off in snap, you can't use grid. I mean, I've tried that and it's just, it works better if you start off with grid and then use snap when you need it.
Yeah, it's only because I went out the one side of the double, and the
Yeah.
single only lets you go out the one side.
Right.
Do you want to use your hopper technique and
Yeah, I'm
clear
working
out?
on it. I'm working on it. Hold on.
Awesome. How do you do that?
I thought you knew how to do that.
No.
It's not that. That's why I was saying you find out some new tricks. It's just what they call hopper mining. I mean, some people use it, some people don't. Some people don't like it, but I mean, it's nothing dramatic. All you're doing is dropping a hopper below ground, and then you place dirt in there, and it will cut out whatever's around the hopper, whatever material, like I said. We try not to use it.
Hey,
Alright.
stop putting dirt in there. We're not ready to go.
Yeah, hold on,
I'll
just
just
a second.
turn it off. Hold on.
Yeah, turn it off so we can fill it up. And then when you go through the hopper, you know you can go in and eject the material. So we're trying to get this in set up down here, Dragon. And then you can go into there, hit return, and then you can get the material. That's why they call it hopper mining. So yeah. So we need to, yeah. We want to run it. Let's run it out on that side. Yeah, on this side over here. That would probably be better. But basically, yeah, just you got to be able to get into a certain area, and that way it'll clean it out. And then you get that extra bit in there. I hate that. Kind of irritating. Just make sure when you're cutting the stuff out, or, you know, destroying the thing, make sure you don't hit anything else. Okay, so you should be able to run a Y off, or a 90 off of there.
If you turn, I don't know if you have the plant on or not, but if you turn it off, you could let Dragon just keep filling the hopper up while y'all
Yeah.
are finishing the rest of the plant.
It is off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so there we go. So we want to run another trommel off the end of this, Dragon. Yeah, we haven't got any money right now, so we need to get some money somehow. Wait a second here, I'm trying to get this section right here. Yeah, you want to make sure you don't want to go down too far, because then you'll have dips and everything in there. I'm trying to keep it as level as possible. So we can run it off, go about right here.
I am so used to my big loader.
So we can spawn off and go that direction, just run it off and go that way. Yeah, it's just a lot of maneuvering, basically, on how to get this where you want it. So there we have it. Now it's running through there. That should work. Do you have something after the... Okay, so you got it after that. We have to put something on the end of this, otherwise it's going to shoot out the end. You want to turn that off for a bit? Put a storage tank on the end of this. So it catches everything.
Either that or just temporarily just put a complete sell point out for now, and then you can put storage.
Or we could do that.
Just dump a bunch of material in it, make some money real quick, and then take the remove
Well,
sell
we got
point.
the sell point for the dirt already, so... I mean, we're already starting to accumulate a little bit of cash flow here.
Yeah, it'll just give you a little more if you do it that way.
Wow, 4 buckets and my fuel was almost out.
Jesus Christ. I guess they did do that, didn't they?
That's why I don't care for the hard mode anymore.
Well, just somebody's got to stay on the fuel truck.
Yeah, we have a fuel truck. It's right there.
Too bad we didn't have 2 loaders going. Or even 3 would be super efficient.
Oh, don't worry. Hey, give it some time, guys. Give it some time. We'll be up and running. Balls action with everything, so just give it some time.
I'll just cut to make some money.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry. We'll make it. We're hardcore, right? Alrighty then, so now we got that squared up. Now we can kind of just smooth it out. Yeah, now we're starting to get a little cash flow in there. So look at that, they already got gold bars. Look at that, guys. Okay, why isn't the silicone?
You need the other smelter for that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's correct, because they put it on the other smelter. I'm sorry.
I can quickly change it out if you want.
Well, it won't do the other ones. It only does... It won't do...
No, I mean, like, we'll just add it one after another.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Actually, it would be better to put that first. To tell you the truth.
Okay, I'll just pause the plant for a second.
Because I found if you put... I run one of my maps, and I just have the smelters and the bar roller, and I put the high intensity smelter first, then I put the regular one second. So it pushes out everything. We're not getting iron yet, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. So we need to keep this as clear as possible. Whatever material you guys got in there, make sure you get rid of it. We can pretty much clean it up over here if it's not too big, Dragon. A little rough in that thing? Damn, where'd you buy that? It looked like you bought it off a scrap pile.
Take that the damn tree.
Yeah, I get it.
That's the one thing I wish the devs would do is fix the lights on these equipments, especially the front end loaders.
Yeah,
Because
If you
the work lights actually do not point where they should.
If you take some of them off, it helps, by the way.
yeah. I do take a few of them off, and I just put the other ones on. I'll put like just 2 on there, really. All right, guys, looking good. We had a little an emergency there. We had to clean up a mess. We got it taken care of. We're good to go. So yeah, I'm just running through, just kind of smoothing out the corners here, making it look kind of cleaned up. I gotta keep moving, I keep freezing, I'm getting freaking frost in my mustache. Disturb, are you dropping it? Or you just, oh, you're using the shovel. Okay, I thought you were dropping dirt. It's like you're dropping it and I'm picking it back up. Oh my God. So what you guys pick up with the pickaxe, just go ahead and throw it in the hopper. I mean, every little bit's gonna count, actually. You know, we need the cash flow. We're going to be able to afford all these fuel costs we're going to have to encounter throughout the game.
You think it's bad now? Wait till we buy bigger equipment.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, hopefully we should be able to afford it then.
That's the whole reason why I gave up the hardcore, was because of fuel costs.
Yeah. Well, you got a bunch of people backing you up right now. So have we cranked that up yet to see how it's working?
Yeah, it's on. You should be able to see what's been stored in the final storage container.
Yeah, so we're getting silicone bars now. We're getting gold bars. Yeah, it's filling up again, so we're good. So we're getting diamonds and stuff, so I guess over here on the pad, which I started over there, I mean, we can just put a couple more pieces out and put a portable wash plant up there for the rubies and diamonds. Just let that run while we're working.
I think we should get another piece of equipment and
okay,
increase our output to this wash plant.
Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. I mean, as soon as we can afford it. Let's try and if we can grab another loader like he has right there, but we need to get the cash flow up first.
Yeah, 78 is what we need.
Okay. So it's
doing
moving.
Doing the portable wash plant and doing the diamonds and rubies would not be a bad shout, because it's going to give you more cash too.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we can get one of those, but we'll grab a loader too. I mean, we could do both. It's just we're just gonna have to work a little extra harder there, guys.
could just bankroll it and sell the roller for the time point being. No one's using it.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. You guys realize that we have stuff in storage we can use also, like the coal. That'll bring a little cash flow right there. So, let me see what we got here. So we're really not using the coal right now, so we got quite a bit coal in there already. So let's see what.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to basically just follow that coal strip.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some good stuff coming out, though. I mean, we got over 120 bars of gold already, so that's good. This automated system actually works great. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's see how much we can get out of this coal. Yeah, not very much. You only get 12 grand, or actually 13 out of it, which gives us a little bit more. The gold, we could start using it right away. We're gonna get more anyway. So gold isn't much more. It's only 17. Here I thought we were going to be millionaires already. So you got rid of the roller, right?
Yeah, and bought another loader for the time point being, and there's enough for the.
Yeah, that's what I was working on. I was trying to do that so we can get that. Yeah, those portable washers aren't that much. Hey, why? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go in snap mode, guys. So, because yeah, some of this stuff is kind of off, so I might as well just use snap mode. Oh, for darn's sake. I hate using it. Dude, I got this hopper house. I don't know why I still have it. Boy, isn't that neat? The dynamics of the winter blizzard forces us to use the lights. Oh, man.
See how you are, Artie. You said to hell with this old bastard.
What was that?
You got the next one up from the old bastard, huh?
Yeah. Still old though.
Alright, let's see here. So I grabbed 2 of them, so we're able to use 2 of them. All right, look at that. That fits perfectly. Isn't that nice? We got our little luxury break area out in the extreme cold. Dude, hey, somebody's got to be on fire duty. Got to keep the fire going. Look at that. We're already back up to 102 gold bars already. You guys are moving along great. Rubies and diamonds going over here.
What also may not hurt is to just invest in a pump just for that wash point, by the way, to increase your yield.
Yeah.
Go ahead and come by, Artie.
Well, we don't need much because it's right out here on the ground. So, I mean, technically, I've seen people actually just put, what, a little bit right outside of the plant. I mean, it's not going to be feasible with the way we have it set up right now. Alright, there we go. We got one for ruby and one for diamonds. Hey, Disturbed, you wanna, well, actually, tell you, well, we still can. Disturbed, you wanna, like, see if you can get the water plant water pump going on this? We can clean this out right here. I'll help you clean it out here. We can get that water pump going on this.
Okay, just a suggestion that I think might make this easier. You said you still had a hopper in your inventory, Looney?
No, I sold it just to get some more cash flow.
Because we could actually put a single hopper at one end of this and just run the conveyor overhead to the main hopper. And that way we could be using, each one of us could be using a hopper to feed the plant.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Artie, did you have it still or no? I know you were using one. Did you sell it off?
I sold it.
Okay. Well, see, technically, if you want to, Dragon,
Sorry.
you can, like we use the power system, you can put a merger on here with the power unit on and just run the hopper at it off this side too. You know what I mean? So if we clear this section out right here, we can put another hopper right there. That's fine. Yeah, that way it'll give us double the output. So I'm pretty sure, Disturbed, we're going to have to basically run off an angle, run it off this direction here. So wherever that water pump can connect right about in here somewhere would probably be fine. I mean, you could use, like, go off of here and then go up, you know, up here. And then put the water pump up here somewhere maybe. So, but not right now because we're going to try and get that double hopper in just as enough. How much is that water pump anyway? So the water pump is, what should I say? The water pump. Oh, the water pump is pretty cheap. So yeah, go ahead and do the water pump. I mean, you can get it linked up out here, like right about here somewhere, and just go ahead and see if you can get it connected. I mean, it doesn't cost that much. It's only $1,500.
You're going to want to build it in reverse. You're going to want to start with the pipes from the wash plant and go backwards.
Yeah, I know. That's the best way to do it. So yeah, you're gonna have to start over here. So I mean, you can angle it out here and just go angle it out and then do the the angle up, the 45 angle up. Because that, putting that water pump in alone is going to give us more materials.
That is one thing I definitely can't wait for them to put in.
What's that? So
The
you
auto
start that
levels.
angle right there and just go up there to that hillside, and we can make it look as pretty as possible. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna see if clear this out a little bit, or flatten this out a little bit more, and see if we can put this in there.
I didn't realize my mic was muted. You just want it on top of the grass right here, correct?
Yeah, up there would probably be better. Alright, let me see if I can get this in here. Probably gonna have to turn it off for a bit. See what we can come up with here.
Oops, sorry about that, Ori.
Oh, good.
There, we got a merger, and we got another single hopper. So, see, that way, I mean, you put a merger here, that way we don't have to move the power output. So, you know, Artie, you don't need a pole up there. Really, you don't. You can go directly from windmill to the power output.
Yeah, but if we wanted to branch,
Well, that, at a later time, you're going to find out something different. We don't really need power poles at all.
no?
No. Just keep up with us, and you'll find out what we have up at store. If you look at the
Well, I
video,
go back to camp on Tuesday, so this
uh,
is the weekend.
yeah, well, we're not going to be doing this every day. These are videos that are only going to be like, you know, short videos here and there. So probably mostly on the weekends. So if anything, we'll probably do another one tomorrow. Get some motor in here. This thing just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. guess that doesn't. To tell you the truth, that doesn't really matter. Okay, so there's that part right there. So that's what. Can you see that? Hey, Artie, can you see the green up there, or you can't see it on your screen?
No, I can't. I wish I could, but no.
That's what it looks like.
That's perfect.
So I just, yeah, guys, go ahead. You can keep filling it. It doesn't matter. It'll still fill, and the overflow is not really going to matter much.
Do you want a 5x speed on this pump?
Actually, you don't need one on there. As long as you have whatever system you've got, if it's running to it and there's already power that's connected to the system, it runs off the power from the system. Because all the conveyors, even the pipeline conveyors, it connects, it runs the power from it. As long as it's connected to your system. In theory, that's what, I mean, I've seen a lot of videos saying, people saying it does that. I'm not sure, I'm not, you know, definite on that it actually does that, but, because you can't really tell if it's running, other than the fact if you look in the panel, it shows water barrels, you know.
Right.
That's the only way you can know. I'm just trying to get
Well,
this power output back on.
Well, the line's hooked up. It's touching grass. Says it looks like it's good to go. I need to test it, make sure.
Yeah. For now, we'll use that. You know what? Oh my god. They have too much power. So we can't do the water pump right now, so we gotta disconnect it. Just temporarily. So just take off the angle. Yeah. It's too much power for right now. Still too much. Why do we have too much power? Gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to do this. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do this, so just to get this. So you can go ahead and crank that back up, Disturb.
Alright, so I reconnect it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Isn't that funny? Using solar panels in the blizzard.
That's right, you can use them on the ground too.
You know what would be efficient right now also would be a coal plant. Seeing as we're running into a lot of
Power issues?
yeah. Come on, right there. Okay, there we're good. Alright, that should do it. So, did you connect that back?
Alright, we're good here.
It should work right there. Is that good? Yeah, we got plenty. So yeah, we're good. We just need to, we're flowing. Now we can get some more cash flow back on here. Wow. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So how's the water pump doing its duty?
Yep.
Alright, so we just need to do clean. We need to be the cleanup crew over here. Give me a second here, guys. Alright.
If you want to jump in the loader, Disturb, you can.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to a close on our video. I want to let you guys know that we will be running these videos consistently, probably every so often, like maybe on the weekends or so often, but we will keep you on an update of everything we are doing here. This is going to be a team effort. We're going to be running straight into the mountain over here, and we're going to try and cut as best as we can. So everybody stick around. You will see more videos pop up, and I want to thank all my subscribers for watching my videos. And please, if you can, like the video. Show me how much you guys like it. You have any questions, any comments, please feel free to enter them into the comments section. But thank you all for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.